Joining me now, CNN legal analyst Mel Robbins and our senior legal correspondent, host of CNN's Reliable Sources, Brian Stelter. So to both of you, welcome. And Brian Stelter, listen, it's your job to watch a lot of TV and read a lot of newspapers, so I just want to begin with you as far as the perspective from media, because going back to Richard Jewell, I remember being at those Olympics, and I think a lot of people even forget that he was cleared because he was so totally vilified. I mean, he said that he lived for 88 days afraid of, being arrested for a crime he didn't commit. Is that fair, that comparison in this case?
I understand why they're making it, because it conjures up an image in our minds that is sympathetic to this woman. Oftentimes in this news cycle we live in, an initial story is a Category 5, and then the follow-up is a Category 1. There's usually not as much attention later on. In some cases, maybe it is comparable, but we don't know enough in this case to know if it's really a fair comparison.
Mel, you wrote this opinion piece on CNN.com even before the statement from the lawyer from this mother. Do you stand by it? The fact that, listen, it's easy to speculate, but let's be fair, basically?
Yes, absolutely, Brooke. I mean, come on. We can all sit at home and watch television and sit back and say, oh, she's not crying enough. Ooh, what a weird statement to make.
Which many people have done, let's be fair.
Of course. But all of them have a completely benign explanation to them. It's one thing to look at the husband's case, who's behind bars. It's another thing to incite a riot around this woman's guilt regarding the death of her son. I think this statement by the attorney was spot on. Leave her alone.
Let me go through some of the points, because I would love to hear, you're a parent as well, so with your mother hat on as well here, Mel Robbins, let me just ask you, because a lot of people keep going back to the day that we got from this probable cause hearing, when you hear from this detective talking about on the day little Cooper died, this mother arrives at the daycare and finds out that her son hadn't been dropped off, and apparently she initially thought, oh, my husband must have left my child in the car. And then the second thing about how she and her husband were in this police interrogation room, maybe not realizing other people were listening, and said, well, did you say too much? It's suspect on one level.
Brooke, I totally agree with you. I thought the same thing. Let's take them one at a time.
Okay.
The statement at the daycare. If, in fact, it is her worst nightmare to have her son die in a hot car, and she arrives to pick the kid up and he's not there, it might just be maternal instinct, deepest fear. I write in the article that my husband and I got 2 phone calls back to back, and then a third one at the house, and I turned to him for no reason, Brooke, and said, I bet the school's on lockdown. And sure enough, it was for 4 hours. It just happened this spring. So, and we also, by the way, don't know if he had sent her an email or a text, for example, saying, I'm so sorry, and she's putting things together in her head. The second thing, did you say too much? Well, if the guy did make a mistake and then botched the explanation and cover-up of it, and now there's sexts and their financial information and everything is being scrutinized in the media, she probably is thinking, what did you say? If this was a mistake, why are you behind bars? Did you say too much, you dummy? Not dummy like you're guilty, but dummy like you made everybody think you did this?
Yeah.
What?
No, and I hear you loud and clear, but then the question comes.
She could be saying more. She could be speaking on her own.
But Brian, what is the line for media coverage on this kind of story? Because it could go either way. We just don't know yet.
Well, I think these conversations are important, because we have to think about those issues and not rush to these judgments. On the other hand, she could be doing more. It's not just her attorney. She could be doing more to state her case.
Wait a minute, though, Brian. No way. You want to know why? Because in the state of Georgia, she has no spousal privilege. She will be called as a witness to testify against her husband because she does not have any protection whatsoever in this type of crime. So any statement that she makes right now could be used against her in a court of law if, in fact, they end up prosecuting him.
Well, this is a negative consequence of the media, but Brooke, I'll tell you about one positive consequence. I noticed this morning. I was in Dallas driving to the airport on the way back to New York. Big sign on the top of the road. It said, never leave a child alone in a car. If a child's alone in a car, get help. This is a national issue now, and that's not because of the court case. That's because of the media's coverage of the case. So there is some positive.
Read a story just this morning, I think it was out of Texas, of some kids, banging on a car, and they were left inside, locked in there, and just total strangers helped get them out. So the awareness is there. We'll see how it goes as far as this mother is concerned. Mel Robbins and Brian Stelter, thank you very much. I appreciate both of you.